For the last year and a half, renters across New Jersey have been able to keep a roof over their head, regardless of non-payment, thanks to an eviction moratorium in the state. But come August 31st, those protections are ending for some tenants.
The renters who will be impacted at the end of the month are between 80% and 120% of the county area median income. And so those folks are generally a little bit more able to weather the challenges than the economic impacts of the last year. However, they do have coverage under this new law that was signed by Governor Murphy last week, so that the covered period, which is March 1st from last year through August 31st of this year, they are protected from ever being evicted for non-payment, late payment, or failure to pay a rental increase during that period.
For tenants making less than 80% of the area median income, the moratorium will be extended through December 31st.
From the tenant's perspective, I think it really does a good job at bifurcating those who should be able to pay rent and should start paying rent versus those that may still need assistance. The bill converts all the debt that was accrued between March of 2020 and August of 2021 into civil debt, which means that debt can no longer be the basis for an eviction. And lastly, clearly, it provides $750 million in rental assistance and utility assistance.
But from the landlord's perspective, the new law continues to put the brunt of the financial weight on them.
I represent a number of property owners who have tenants that can't pay rent, but because of the state of various eviction moratoriums, they have to provide housing to people who can't pay for rent, but they also have to, they have to pay their mortgage, they have to pay their gas bill, all the normal expenses of providing an apartment.
Lawyers say the CDC's recent decision to extend the federal eviction moratorium, despite previously indicating there would be no more extensions after July 31st, also isn't helping the situation.
It has been unclear really from the beginning, because the CDC eviction moratorium order, the first one, suggested that even filing paperwork, going to court, doing any action was prohibited. The CDC has since said, well, that's not exactly what we meant. Some courts are allowing property owners to file certain paperwork. They can sometimes even have court hearings. But other courts are not letting them. Other courts are taking a more restrictive view. And it's really county by county, jurisdiction by jurisdiction. I mean, there's a million different interpretations.
But with tens of thousands of evictions pending in the states, housing advocates are hopeful the new law will bring some relief.
We are happy to see New Jersey as a state leader among the top in the nation in really providing even stronger protections to renters here.
Tenants making more than 80% of the area median income who are still struggling to pay rent will have to certify under penalty of law that their failure to pay is COVID related. If they can prove that, then the moratorium will be extended for them. For NJ Spotlight News, I'm Melissa Rose Cooper.